What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day in the life. Today is January 14th, 2026, which means it is new comic book day, the best day of the week. Yeah, so what's coming out today? I know for certain DCKO issue 3 is coming out. I'm so excited for it. I mean, come on now. I've loved issues 1, issue 2, and all the tie-ins they've done with it. It's been fantastic to read. So, yeah, we're going to be looking for that today. And then, I'm not really sure what else is coming out, but we're going to go anyway, see what they have. But our number one pickup for today is going to be DCKO issue 3. So, yeah. It's still Wednesday, which means I still have school. So, I have to go to school. But when we get back, we're going straight to the comic book store, and we're going to pick up the comics of the week. Let's get it. Let's see my reaction to my score. It's taking too long.
되게 돈이 없는
20! Let's go, 20 to 24. Okay, we're finally back from school, which means we get to do the best part of the week and go to the comic book store. I'm super excited to go today. I know, as stated in the beginning, DCKO issue 3 came out. I'm super excited to pick that up. I think it's going to be fantastic. This whole event they've been doing has genuinely been so good. So I'm excited to, we're almost halfway done, pretty much. There's 5 main issues for DCKO, plus all their tie-ins, and this is issue 3. So I'm really excited to see where it picks up, where they're going to take the story. But yeah, school, fast, quick, good, really good. Passed the chemistry test. Luckily, we're getting to the end of the semester. This is our final week for semester 1, and I passed it, which means my grade is looking good, which is fantastic. So yeah, I think, we're going to go to my comic book store and then see what else they have, because I'm not sure what they have besides DCKO. If they have anything else cool, well, I'll see, maybe pick something up. But yeah, let's get to it. And just like that, we made it to the comic book store. Now let's go inside and see if we can find any good pickups for the week. Let's go. Okay, we just got out of the comic book store, and here's our bag. We got kind of a small stack, but that's okay, because I think the books that are inside here make up for it like 10 times. So yeah, without further ado, let's go home and let's talk about what we got today. Let's go. We made it back home. Now let's talk about the comic books I bought for the day. Top of the stack, we have DCKO issue 3, this awesome variant cover by Dan Mora. I saw a list of all the variant covers that they released before I went, and this was like the number one I wanted. This is so cool. It's the bracket of who's all left in the tournament, and it's like a character select screen. It's such a cool cover. This is beautifully well done, and I cannot wait to read issue 3 of this event. It's gonna be so good, I already know. We also have the A variant, because I had the A variant for all the DCKO, because I think it's such a unique cover. Being able to have the front look at the normal, and it like covers it, like that's just just well done. I mean, come on. You can't get much better than that. And then, our last one, my only back issue I got is this one. It's the Justice League of America versus the Injustice League of America. And I mean, this cover just looks so cool. I thought, why not pick it up? Because I got it for sale. So I was like, yep, that seems good. So yeah, kind of a small stack today. There wasn't a lot that I was like, oh yeah, I could really use that. It's okay. We got what we really wanted. And what more do I have to say? Now, before we get into reading DCKO issue 3, I think it would be cool to go and talk about what I read last week. Alright, to start off, for what I read last week, we have Batman issue 5. If you saw my last video, my last comic review video, you know that I actually loved this issue. It was so good. And yeah, the plot twist at the end, crazy. If you haven't checked it out, check out the last video, my comic book review, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Next, we have Superman vs. Captain Atom. I reread it because I wanted to reread some of the fights, and this one was just super good. Captain Atom was genuinely like a somewhat good opponent for Superman before Superman was like, okay, now I need to win this, and kind of destroyed him. But anyway, very well done fight against Superman and Captain Atom, and one of my favorites out of the fights they did. It was really good. Next, we have Red Hood versus the Joker. This is probably, if not the Superman one, this was my favorite fight that they made. It was genuinely so good. The rematch between Red Hood and the Joker, I mean, it was insane. I have a video idea I want to do for this one, so I don't want to talk about it too in-depth here because I'm probably going to talk about it in another video. But yeah, just know this is really good. Then, for the last single issue, we have Absolute Batman Arc M. This issue was so good. Everyone talking about it that I saw said it was really good. And I mean, yeah, it held up. It was actually such a good read. Like, going in depth about some of the characters and just, like, the Absolute Batman universe as it is and what is happening. It was super good. Super well done. And I'm glad I picked it up. And then for the last book I read last week to go with the Absolute Batman Arc M, we have Absolute Batman, the hardcovers, issues 1 through 6. I got this a couple weeks ago, but I've already read like issues 1 through 6 in single issues, but I thought like the hardcovers are so cool. So I reread issues 1 through 6 to kind of get my brain stirring again, and it was just a joy to read all of them back to back again in one huge book. The Absolute Batman is insane. Such good writing, such a good story. If you haven't read it yet, check it out. It is super good. But now that we've covered what I've read in the past week and what I bought today, cue the reading music. What the heck? What? What is going on? This was just fantastic. So while all the thoughts are still fresh in my brain, let's go over and let's talk about it. Okay, we just finished issue 3 of DCKO, and oh my gosh, I have to say, out of all 3 main issues they've made, this is my favorite one. This one is so good. So I don't even know what to say. There's so much. And, like, I don't want to accidentally spoil something in case you guys haven't read it yet. But, like, this was just fantastic. It was so cool. The number one thing I want to get out of the way first, before we even get into it. And this isn't really a spoiler. Okay, hold on. No, there's so much I want to talk about. Let's cut back to the chase. Now, this is round 4 of the tournament. So there's 8 people left. That being Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Zatanna, Lex Luthor, Joker, and Cyborg. Those are the only 8 left in the tournament. And for this round, they get to choose any person, anyone who's fallen in the tournament. They get to bring them back for the round and use it so it's a 2v2. It's genuinely, it was so cool. And the Heart of Apocalypse is pretty much like, well, I'm going to give one of you guys, one special person is going to be able to choose anybody across all reality. Like, instead of just the people in the tournament. And, spoiler, they picked the Joker. Like, what? Are you kidding me? They picked the Joker to choose anybody? Yeah, great. Nice one. So, on the next, we see who everyone picked. And this lineup, I think, was fantastic. Guy Gardner chose Hal Jordan. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, they're fighting together. Okay. And they have to fight Superman and Shazam. What? Like that pairing is, it was so good. Lex Luthor went out and chose Supergirl to fight against Aquaman and Hawkman. I really like that because Aquaman and Hawkman fought in their one-on-one fight. So I thought it was cool that Aquaman brought back Hawkman to fight with him instead of against him. I thought that was so cool. Wonder Woman chose her sister, Big Barda, and they fought against Cyborg and Connor Hawk. So that was kind of interesting. And then Zatanna chose John Constantine, and, well, we don't really know who the Joker picked. So they're all in the same area. There's like these 4 big pillars, or 8 big pillars. 8? 4. 4 pillars. And each team is on a pillar, and they're fighting. And, oh my goodness, they get to the Joker one, and like they're announcing who he's fighting with. And this is a spoiler, but I don't think it's that big. The Joker who laughs. They brought him into this. That I literally, like, instant replay of my reaction right here. I could not believe that they brought him into it. I was so shocked. But, unfortunately, it's not actually the Joker who laughs. Like, it's kind of complicated. But we get a shot. I'll find a picture. I'll put it right here. Emperor Joker. What? It was actually nuts. Like, this, I was not, I mean, you can't really expect anything from the Joker. But I was like, this literally takes the cake. This is the coolest thing of the issue. And the whole issue kind of goes, you know, back and forth. People are fighting. But we get this really, really cool monologue with Superman as he's fighting with Shazam against the Green Lanterns. But he's like talking about, you know, the game night before everything happened, before all this, and how he always sees himself as he wants others to win. He fights and does what he does because he wants others to win, unlike others like Batman who push others but also pushing himself to win. Like, he will push others to succeed, but Batman will also win, as Superman is more focused on making sure everyone around him wins first. And I thought that was such a good monologue, relating the very beginning to right now where he's fighting. And, like, he doesn't even really want to defeat his allies, his friends, but it's just so well written, well done. And in the fight with him and Shazam and Green Lantern Guy Gardner, it's kind of a stalemate, back and forth. People are going back and forth. And Superman's like, they're going to make synthetic kryptonite to try to take me down. And this was the coolest. Besides the Batman Who Laughs as Joker, Shazam merges his powers with Superman to create one person. Superman has his powers and Shazam's powers. And he just decimates Green Lantern and Guy Gardner. But I thought that was so cool. The way they did that, the way all that, it was fantastic. So now, out of all 4 rounds, spoiler, I know I've talked about the whole issue. Spoiler. There's 4 left. The 4 being Superman, Wonder Woman, the Joker, and Lex Luthor. That is all we have left in the tournament. We started with 32, now there's 4. And after the round, they get transported back to their Earth. And this is another huge spoiler. This whole thing spoilers. I'm kind of just going through it and talking about it. I do have more ideas of what I want to do with this series and this, especially this issue. So I'm kind of going in depth, but I will go more in depth in another video in case like you want to see how the fights turned out, all that. Anyway, at the end of the issue, they get transported back to Earth, and it's all destroyed. I'm looking at the final page. It's all destroyed. The Earth is all destroyed. And Booster Gold, the guy working with Time Trapper, the guy working to help everyone in the tournament stay in the tournament and all that, blah, blah, blah. He's, well, okay. Spoiler count. He's evil. He has a dark side in him, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but he's evil. And, I'm going to put a picture. This is huge spoilers. I'm so sorry. He's working with Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, and Absolute Wonder Woman, and they pretty much destroyed Earth. And their Joker, Lex Luthor, Superman, and Wonder Woman are gonna have to fight the absolute versions of themselves plus Batman. What? This is actually going to be crazy. I didn't think DCKO could get better, but here I am. Oh my goodness. I'm so hyped for next month to read issue 4. I mean, you can't get much better than this. This is such a well-written, well-done event. It's so good. I'm curious how they're going to choose who wins the whole tournament, last one standing type thing, because that could be kind of cool. But, I don't know. I want Superman to win, obviously, but, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm so excited. That was such a good issue. Oh, my goodness. It was so good. I love DCKO so much. But, yeah, that pretty much wraps up my day. Ended it on a good comic book to read. But yeah, I have ideas for videos, as I always do. So there will be one tomorrow or Friday, sometime soon. There will be another video, and I have a really good idea on what I want to talk about in the video. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you so much for stopping in, watching this vlog, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Goodbye.